Hello children, good morning and welcome back to Simplified Maths. Dear students, today in this particular lecture, we are going to study a fundamental theorem of definite integration. And दोस्तों, during the last lecture, what we have completed was exercise 7.8. And that exercise 7.8 was completely based on the one principle, in fact, the one formula that was the definite integral as the limit of sum. Okay, and as I told you, that was only based on the limit. There was no derivative, right? Now, dear students, this topic, fundamental theorem of definite integration, is there just because of the invention of derivative. Once the derivative was invented, okay, and I told you the names, the genius personalities like Newton, okay, Leibniz, Einstein, all were, okay, and they invented help each other in research, and derivative came into exist, and then the fundamental theorem of definite integration came into exist. Okay, and now you will see just because of this theorem how the definite integral becomes so simple than the exercise 7.8 we did in the last lecture. अब देखो, what is the formula, right? Not to I'm not going in much detail, okay, in the theory part. Just look at the formula, that what is the fundamental theorem is. Okay, basically just say that if integration of fx dx is equal to capital Fx dx, capital Fx, okay, means small fx integration is capital Fx, just for instance, okay, and here see, even if you write down plus c, no, okay, plus c, suppose I write, no problem, but I will explain. Then integration of fx dx from a to b means, now if I put a limits, lower limit and upper limit, then it is equal to, the answer will remain same, okay, fx, and no need to write plus c, why, that I will explain just now after this. fx from, एक ऐसे ब्रैकेट कर देना है, capital Fx means its integration of small fx is capital Fx, and the limits are from a to b, and which is given by f of b minus f of a. What's the formula there? F of b means first you have to put the upper limit and find the value, and minus, then you put the lower limit. Okay, so f of upper limit minus f of lower limit. Okay, right? So this is very important, dear students. This is very, very important. अब देखो how it is applicable, means how it applies in the sum, and where plus c gone, plus c कहाँ गया? So that I put in the note that even if you take integration of a to b fx dx, and suppose instead of capital Fx, suppose I have written fx plus c, and then you put a limit from a to b, okay, and now you apply this formula. This formula is what? First you put upper limit and then minus lower limit. So hope you understand now, without I am writing, you understand, plus c will get cancelled out. कैसे? Just see, it will be fb plus c, then minus, so minus fa, and in fact plus c, but because of the minus it will become minus c. So plus c minus c cancelled out, and hence finally you get f of b minus f of a only. Okay, friends, and because of this only, dear students, this topic is called a definite integration. Definite क्यों हो गया? Because there is no plus c. Because of the plus c, where c was arbitrary constant, and that because of that c, the integration was indefinite. But here what happens? Okay, even you put plus c cancel out, so we will not put only. This is the way we are going to write. Okay, so अब plus c नहीं आएगा. In definite integration there will be no plus c. Clear? Okay, so only based on this, dear students, the whole exercise 7.9 is based. Okay, right? So, and further more properties are there, but that's afterwards. So today I am not going for all those properties, but we are taking directly exercise 7.9 only today. So just all of you open the textbook, page number 338. Okay, exercise 7.9. Exercise 7.9. Okay, and in fact, dear friends, even if I don't do this exercise, no, you will be able to do, because thoda bahut you studied this formula in the physics also, I suppose. Okay, physics में ये आता है, right? And the methods of the sums are already done in the previous exercises, but only thing is there will be a limit given, so finally you have to apply the limit. That's all. Okay, just for example, we are not going to do the every sums. Suppose I take the sum number 2. Sum number 2. So sum number 2 integration 2 to 3 1 upon x dx. Okay, right? So now you know the formula. 1 upon x is log mod x. So it will be log mod x from 2 to 3. Means formula applies same, but you have to put the limits. Log mod x formula from 2 to 3. Now first put upper limit and minus lower limit. That's all. And now you know 3 and 2 are both positive. So modulus means also positive. So mod 3 लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है ना. So you can take log 3 minus log 2. Log 3 minus log 2. Okay. So that's all. This is the answer. No plus c. Be careful. हमारी ये हैबिट हो गई है टिल 7.8 वी यूज्ड टू राइट 7.7 तक में प्लस सी भी राइट. सो बी केयरफुल. सो आंसर हो गया, बट वन मोर स्टेप फर्दर आई कैन गो, दैट इट इज log of 3/2. ओके, सब्ट्रैक्शन है ना, सो इट बिकम्स डिवीजन बाय द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ लॉगरिथम. क्लियर? ओके, देन first and third sum is also just based on the only one formula, so I am directly going for fourth sum. Okay, the fourth sum is integration sine 2x dx, and the limits are given 0 to pi by 4. 0 to pi by 4. Okay, now what is the integration of sine 2x? That you know already. So sine 2x is minus cos 2x by 2, isn't it? Minus cos 2x by 2. That's it. But you have to apply the limit 0 to pi by 4. Okay, right. Now upper limit minus lower limit. But my habit is, if there are constant or negative terms inside, no, I usually first of all take it out to make it little easier. So minus half out, and then I put a upper limit minus lower limit. So cos 2x from 0 to pi by 4. Okay, minus half cos 2x 0 to pi by 4. That's all. Now upper limit means pi by 4 in place of x. So is equal to minus half into cos 2x. So 2 into pi by 4. So 2 cut, so pi by 2. Hope you understand. Minus lower limit. So 2 into 0, so cos 0. Okay. So FB minus FA, that's it. Now cos pi by 2 is cos 90, cos 90 is 0, correct? And cos 0 is 1. So you have finally answer 0 minus 1 in the bracket and minus minus plus, so answer plus half. That's it. Clear? So this is the way we'll do it. Okay. Now suppose I take 7 sum. I'm taking just random 7 sum. Now 7 sum is integration tan x dx. Okay, tan x dx from 0 to pi by 4. Right? Now you know the formula of tan. Tan x formula is log mod sec x. याद है? फॉर्मूला याद होनी चाहिए. Log mod sec x and the limits from 0 to pi by 4. Okay. Now apply upper limit minus lower limit. So it will be log mod sec pi by 4 minus log mod sec 0. Okay. No need to write this step. You can directly write the answer. Sec pi by 4 means how much? Root 2. Sec 0 is 1. So log of root 2. Now no need of modulus because it is already positive. And sec 0 is 1. So log of 1. And you know, friends, log of 1 with any base is always 0. Be careful. Here I have not written any base over here. Then when you don't write a base, that base is considered by default as E, small e. So base small e है तो लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं होती है. Otherwise, you have to mention if it is 2 or 10 or any other log, then you have to mention. Okay, right. So log of 1 is 0. So you have final answer. So what is it? Only log of root 2. So this is the answer. But one more step I can go. This is 2 raised to half root 2. And half will be coming in the coefficient by the properties of log. So answer ऐसे भी दे सकते हैं. MCQ है तो log of root 2 also और 1 by 2 log 2 also. ठीक है. So this is the answer. ठीक है friends. Right. So hope you understand all these terms. Okay. Now similarly, suppose you take sum number 8. Sum number 8 is cosec x. You know what is the formula of cosec x? Log mod cosec x minus cot x. Formula है कि नहीं? So just apply that formula and then upper limit minus lower limit. Simple. Okay, right? So 8 sum cosec x dx and the limits given pi by 6 to pi by 4. Okay, so that it is log mod cosec x minus cot x and from pi by 6 to pi by 4. Correct? And now first upper limit and then lower limit. So is equal to log mod, now cosec pi by 4 that is root 2 and cot pi by 4 that will be 1. So ये upper limit हो गया minus now lower limit. Okay, lower limit will be log mod cosec pi by 6. So 30 degree you should remember the values. Cosec pi by 6 is reciprocal of sin pi by 6 that will be 2. Okay, and minus cot pi by 6. Okay, cot pi by 6 will be I think root 3. Root 3. Is that clear? Okay, hope you understand this. This is cot pi by 6. So सो कॉट पाई बाई 6 मीन्स कॉट 30, ठीक है ना। अगर कॉट 30 याद नहीं आता है तो साइन 30 अपॉन कॉस 30 कर दो, है ना, ठीक है। सो 1/2 अपॉन √3/2, राइट। सो 2 कट, सो 1 अपॉन √3 है ना, सॉरी 1 अपॉन √3 है, राइट। कॉट पाई बाई 6, इजंट इट? अरे नो नो मेरा दिमाग भी कहाँ चल, इट इज कॉट, सो कॉस अपॉन साइन, ओके। सो √3/2 अपॉन 1/2 सो 2 कट, सो √3, ओके, राइट। सो अपर लिमिट भी हो गया माइनस लोअर लिमिट भी हो गया, नो प्लस सी, okay. Now we know that this √2 minus 1 is positive, so modulus no need. Then 2 minus √3 is also positive because √3 is approximately 1.71 or something like that, right? So this is also positive, so I will not write modulus now, okay. So it is log of √2 minus 1 minus log of 2 minus √3, बट बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ लॉग माइनस है तो वो डिवीजन में आ जाएगा, सो इट विल बी log of √2 minus 1 upon 2 minus √3, ठीक है, it will be like this. Got this? Right. So still answer is there, but can be simplified further. How? Here I can go for log of, okay, it's not to write properly, log of, see the denominator as well as numerator, but numerator no problem, denominator is irrational, right? So usually we have to make it rationalize. So this is 2 minus √3 है ना, so I have to divide and multiply by 2 plus √3, conjugate. You remember this? Okay. And because of that dividing and multiplying, what would be the denominator? A minus b, a plus b. So 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3, that will be 1. Correct? And so is equal to log and product of these two brackets. √2 into 2, that is 2 √2. Then √2 into √3, so plus √6. Minus 1 into 2, so minus 2. And this will be minus 1 into √3, so minus √3. And denominator becomes 1. So ये जो मैंने किया ना, this is in fact you can take it as the answer, right? Or you can even little bit go further. I think इसमें ये हो सकता है कि ये फर्स्ट और थर्ड को अगर साथ में ले ले तो 2 कॉमन निकाल दे, तो क्या हो जाएगा √2 minus 1, और इसमें से √3 कॉमन निकाल दे तो √2 minus 1 हो जाएगा, बराबर। तो फिर से √2 माइनस, तो फिर से वही आ जाएगा। सो इफ़ यू वांट टू रैशनलाइज देन दिस विल बी द आंसर, दैट्स ऑल, ओके। क्योंकि आगे और कुछ इसमें जाने जैसा है नहीं। सो आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज़ द आंसर गिवन इन द टेक्स्ट बुक, दिस मे बी द आंसर, दिस मे बी द आंसर। वो व्हेन इट कम्स फॉर MCQ, ये भी दे सकते हैं, ये भी दे सकते हैं, ये भी दे, कुछ भी दे सकते हैं। सो मैंने थोड़ा सा आगे सिंप्लीफाई किया है, ओके, राइट। देन वन मोर सम लेट अस ट्राई जस्ट एट रैंडम। सपोज कि भाई हमने लिया 12 सम, सो 12 सम इज cos square x, I is equal to cos square x. All methods are already same, means repeating the previous exercise of indefinite integration. Cos square x, you have to use the formula multiple sub multiple angles, so it will be 1 minus cos 2x by 2 into dx, and from 0 to pi by 2, that's all. Now 1 by 2 out and then apply the formula, okay. So 1 का इंटीग्रेशन होगा x, so 1 by 2 into 1 becomes x and cos 2x का इंटीग्रेशन क्या होता है sin 2x upon 2. So this is the integration. 1 by 2 is taken out and the limit is given as 0 to pi by 2. The limit is 0 to pi by 2. Okay. Now first you put upper limit. Okay. So 1 by 2 into first upper limit. So pi by 2 minus. Here if you put 2x, x equal to pi by 2 replace करेंगे. So 2 cut. So it will be sin pi. है ना, sin pi, and sin pi is 0 and by 2. So this is what we have completed upper limit minus now lower limit. ठीक है, ये हो गया अपर लिमिट, एक बड़ा ब्रैकेट कर देता हूँ. अभी लोअर लिमिट इज 0. सो 0 मीन्स 0 माइनस साइन 0 will be also again 0 only and by 2, and then the big bracket to complete. Okay, so sin pi is also 0, so a b 0, a b 0, a b 0, everything 0, only pi by 2 left, isn't it? So 1 by 2 into pi by 2, all other things are gone. So finally answer is pi by 4. Okay, so this is the way, dear friends, you have to try all these sums. Okay, hope you understand this. Clear? Suppose I tried 19 sum. Just look at 19 sum. Sum number 19. 19 sum given is integration 0 to 2 6x plus 3 upon x square plus 4 dx. Okay, right. So if you recall all the previous methods, I first separate the denominator. Means I just take it as 6x upon x square plus 4 dx from 0 to 2 plus 3 upon x square plus 4 dx from 0 to 2. Okay, right? Now here remember the formula that the derivative of the denominator must be in the numerator, and x square plus 4 derivative is 2x. So there is a 6x. So no problem. Take 3 out. So 2x upon x square plus 4 from 0 to 2 dx, and here 3 out. Okay, and here is 1 upon x square plus 4 means 2 square. Now you have both the terms okay, adjusted in a formula. Here is the derivative of denominator is in the numerator, so it is f dash x upon fx. So answer is log mod fx, log mod denominator. So it is 3 log mod x square plus 4, and don't forget this from 0 to 2. Okay, अब यहाँ पर क्या होगा, 1 upon x square plus a square, that twist formula, 1 upon a tan inverse x upon a. So 3 is there and a is equal to 2. So 3 by 2, so that is 1 upon 2, 3 is already there, into tan inverse x upon 2, and from 0 to 2, don't forget this. And now upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, right. So first you put down 2 over here, so it is 3 into 2 square 4 plus 4 8, so it is log 8, and when you put 0 it will be log 4, correct, and modulus removed because of it's already positive. अब यहाँ पर देखो 3 by 2 into, first you put 2, so 2 by 2 1, so it is tan inverse 1, and minus tan inverse 0 by 2. Hope you understand. Now here logarithm means negative, so take a division according to property of log. So log of 8 upon 4, है ना, log of 8 upon 4. So 8 upon 4 will be 2. I am directly writing 8 by 4, that is 2. Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. So 3 by 2, and tan inverse 0 is 0. So into pi by 4 minus 0. So that's all. हो गया आंसर. So 3 log 2 plus 3 pi by 8. 4 2s are. So this is the answer. Okay children, right? So देखो all methods are already repeated, means पहले की exercise का, but only what is there, limits are there. So FB minus FA is applied in the whole exercise. Hope you understand this. Okay friends, right? So now I am not going for the next method, right? Before we go for the next one, we just stop it today, and in the next lecture we will go for the substitution method and some more properties of definite integral. By the time, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Good day.